Wah, wah. It works. I figured you didn't need to hear most of the noises I was making, but you know, I honestly don't know what happened there. Considering this is the mic I use every day. Anyways, welcome to Can't Draw Horses Club. It is I. Okay, this is less. I was gonna be the delightful Coriander because I played the Artful Escape last week, and that's what I named my character. I don't know if Windows updated. I I yes, Windows updated and ruined OBS for me. Anyways, on with the program. Today on Can't Draw Horses Club. Bum bum. Vehicles. One of the very first things that human beings living in North America learned to draw. It makes sense because in Canada, we build a lot of cars. This information that I got from Wikipedia is inaccurate because I followed the link and we're actually 12th right now. We're the 12th largest auto producing nation in the world. But even though we see cars every day, they are still difficult and intimidating things to draw. I think maybe it's because we see them every day. It's a lot like human faces. If you get like a human face wrong, then everything is broken. In fact, wait. Oh no. Yes. I mean, it couldn't possibly be that hard to draw a car. But I'm wrong. Horses are hard and so are cars because if you get the proportions wonky, they look bad. The end. Oh, yes, cars have parts. Damn it. Oh, right. I did a thing. Turns out that if you go on Wikipedia and you look at cars, the little, I don't know what to call it. Like, you know how there's like the little main table on Wikipedia pages in the like the right hand side where it's usually like a picture of a person, or in this case, a picture of a car. Turns out some of the car ones are really, really nicely sized. Like we're talking like 3,000 pixels. That's how many pixels they put into these cars. So I stole them. I stole some pictures from the internet. And I think that I should be able to either recreate the images perfectly using pencils and paper, or at least make some progress on 2 point perspective. Because I know I'm not the best at proportions. Like, we all know I get some stuff wrong, proportion wise. Sometimes deliberately. But how did I even close? I'm so on top of things today. Where did I put my pictures? This is the song we sing when we navigate our file system. Boop, boop, bidoop. What should I start with? I have a lot of options. I've got Pontiac Sunfire. Oh, Honda Odyssey. Yeah, let's start with an old Honda Odyssey. This is actually one of the smaller pictures I have. Okay. All right. That is my image of a van, the Honda Odyssey. And now I will start with warm-ups because I'm cold. I mean, I'm really warm because they're resurfacing a road outside, and all of our windows are closed because sound and smell are important to quality of life. So, I'm gonna put on my little drawing glove. And start some scribbles, some scrabbles. Everything is very, very precisely set up here to give you a full view of my activities. I'll just take this normal pencil, this very extremely normal pencil. It is a 2HB and it has an eraser on it. Ah, all right. Yeah, scribbles. Get my arm moving. Ah, perfect. Now everything is ready for me to begin. Circle, 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 circle. Oh yeah, circles are feeling real good today. I'm gonna need them, because vehicles have wheels. Don't know if you knew that. I'm not sure if any of you ever met a car. I'm just trying to kind of isolate movement into my upper arm instead of my wrist. I'm trying to keep my wrist locked. Yes, yes. All right. That's enough of that. I'm ready for car times. Whew. Okay. Just kind of looking at this van. I should probably try to keep it kind of simple and kind of draw. This is, yeah, still with the normal pencil. A rectangle. And I want to draw it big. So just kind of try to identify like how much space I can put this in. Kind of like that. It's pretty low. Not that extreme. So the vanishing points are off the page, but I know that they'll converge eventually. In the distance. That seems kind of reasonable. I can't really see much at the top, so it's like very close to the eye line, which is kind of the horizon's in the middle. You should draw a tank then. Lots of wheels. You monster. You just want me to suffer. Get like a box, roughly. Okay. So, guess I have to divide up kind of roughly where stuff goes. It sticks out. A little bit, kind of like that high, let's say, and I'll just draw across here to indicate that line, because there's like a line that scoops around the front of the van, and then down the side. All right. So then from that corner, just kind of it's a little dip until the wheel. And I'm just going to kind of box out the wheel. And kind of figure out how far back from there to start the swoop down for the windshield and hood. It's kind of a swoopy. And it still above the wheel is where the hood kind of goes at less of an angle. So it's more like that. Kind of trying to draw lightly so that I can erase easily. But I'm also trying to get it done kind of quickly so that I can learn how to draw it quickly. Okay, I want to say the back's about here. So the other wheel, bit in from the back, kind of about there. That's reasonable. And the bottom, the bands, kind of like that. That corner is really hard to parse, so I guess I gotta kind of look at making a smaller rectangle on top of this line. Should be pretty parallel with the front of the box. That's a little easier. Okay. The vehicle kind of pinchies at the top. Like, it's not a box. It's just within a box. Okay. And I want that to connect. Like, this is the top of the bumper. So just kind of want that line. And then it curves. And then the bumper sticks out. Just that. Okay, curves in, and then it's across. Pretty much all the way. And it wraps around to this wheel well. Which is like big. We're getting there. Things are happening. And then there's another wheel, just like in line with the other one. Boop-a-doo. Okay. Perfect. We're doing it. So far, no problems. And then the back end curves around and down. Just kind of like a wah. That sound exactly. Booper. Booper. Mud flap. Inside of the wheel well. Big open wheel well, and then it cuts the front of that wheel. Tire. Yeah, it's all coming together. It's kind of roundy. And then kind of, the windshield kind of protrudes right up to the edge. I feel like that angle's kind of not steep enough, but it's gonna be okay. Just gotta get that line for the door. And then I can bring this whole thing back. Or does that end closer to the... It ends closer to the back. It's kind of more like here. Terrible eraser. Kind of a curve. 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 Yeah! Door. This door. These end about halfway down the wheel. Yeah, that's good. This is where... What is this? The B pillar? I only know some things about cars. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is way off. We're inventing a new van. The side mirrors. Mirror, 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 mirror. It's gonna pretend this goes like this instead of the other way. Something like that. And I'll move some stuff around. Up, me. Oh, God. Nope. Grab that. Move it down. Then this. Nope, not that. Where is it? Aha! Boop. There. Okay. Right. Lights. That's the top of the bumper. This is the light. kind of comes in at angle. Yeah. The other one will be about the same height. Just further along, and it curves around the edge. Very functional looking van. Yes. Get that grill. It's happy to see us. It's got a antenna. Door handles. Bimp. A swoosh. Gas cap. All the things a vehicle needs. Brake lights. Tiny little spoiler for the back windshield. I guess the back window isn't a windshield. Or is it? I can see the pillar through the window. This edge gets cut by the hood. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna just move to some different pencils and scribble in some of the darker stuff, like the wheels. Me, 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 me. Perfect. Gotta get all the weather stripping. It's the most important part of the van. Guess this is an air intake. Then got to draw the teeth. And the eyes. And that's a Honda Odyssey. Just sitting there, ready to hit the road. We're going on an adventure. All right. So that thing that I said about me and proportions did come true. And I realized that curvy bits are hard. Because like this door should be wider. And this front end should be skinnier. Like I think it's because I give so much space to the front end that the rest just kind of fell apart. Reminder to all of you out there that no, it's not if, I want to see your art. The art that you make. Also, I can see you talking about the tags, and I kept the tags that Wheeler had for Sekiro, such as no backseating in first playthrough. So this is definitely, I mean, I'll allow some backseating, but this is my first playthrough of Honda Odyssey. I was amused at the tags, so I kept them. But anyways, if you're on the tweeters, you can just at me. My handle is in the tweet, and Can't Draw Horses Club is the official hashtag. But also, you can actually just on our Discord. There's a creative channel that you could probably take over with your massive art. I'm sure the mods would love that. Next car. Let's see. What do I want? Oh, the Cube. That's the one I was going to start with. Nissan Cube. Right? Right? If there's any car I should have started with, it's that one. Oh, wow. Just like, see the lead on this pencil. I'm just kind of... It's hanging on. It's hanging on. Okay. Look at this thing. That way and that way. We're going these ways, but also I'm a little taller than it. I'm taller than this car. So I'm looking down a little bit. So where do I want to start? Because I think as long as I get the proportions right, if I get the angle wrong, that's fine. So I kind of have to figure out the wheelbase. I think that's really important for getting the rest of the body in line. So I'm going to try start kind of roughly at the bottom. Do I want that to be my bottom point? Because it's like my eye is drawn to the part where the wheel makes contact with the ground, but that's not the front end of the thing. This cued. So just gonna use this paper thing as a guide, roughly, to sort of get my vertical line. Just be like, all right, front of car, kind of like this. Meep. Oh, very straight. Very good line. Good job, Corey. I do have a ruler. Don't at me. Is that enough space? It must be. That must be enough space. I'm going to go back a little bit from this. All right. So that's where my wheel is gonna back a bit. Back a bit from the top. Brain. You can do it, brain. All right. So, start of wheel. Wheel is going to be this big. This big is a wheel. If that big is wheel, if there are 4 wheels, wheel spaces between the wheels, if that makes sense, the chassis, the space between the wheels is 4 wheels. Roughly. And it gets smaller towards the back. So, this is my wheel. Center wheel. Then 1. 2. Yeah, I don't have enough space. Not at that size. All right, smaller wheel. There. Small. Okay. So that's the front. Because I want to make a square. Because circles fit in squares. I think that's kind of square. this. Then I'm gonna do the old multiply the square thing. Just kind of off into forever. Is it 4? It's gonna be less than 4. I'm gonna aim for 4. I'm gonna stick with it. Okay, this is our other wheel. Feels long. Feels long, but oh well. Okay, so back of the car. This comes up. It's mostly kind of in line with that. All right, so that's the back. And how many wheels tall do we think this is? Yeah, just gonna measure against my screen with my pencil because I can. So it's like 3 wheels tall. One. Disappear. Where's my point? There we go. And from there, this is vertical. Yep, good, perfect, awesome. So that's how tall the vehicle is, according to me. But I think it's actually a little taller, so I'm gonna scooch that up a bit. All right. So then that's where the wheel is. So the windshield ends about, I don't know, 3/4 of a tire up. It's kind of like up here. That's kind of the hood height. And it still comes forward a bit. But lower than the tire. And how far across is it? Oh no. I'll start drawing more of it and then that'll help. Need like reference points. Okay. So erase all of these. That's fine. Okay. All right, that's fine. Wheel wells. Or do I want to kind of rough out where the door is? So it comes up to about half. And then it goes like 2 whole tires. 2 and a bit, I think. Say the door goes to there. And up. Just notice that this vehicle has like a bug on it. Can I zoom? Enhance. It's like a mosquito eater. It's got like a crane fly on it. Crane fly lives here. And it's like halfway up this tire. It's the other door. Which connects forward. There's a little window. Is this all in line with the hood? Yeah, it is. Forward. That's the seam between the doors. So this window curves. It's back. This door curves. Comes down. And runs in line with the other one. This goes up. Wheel thing. Okay, up here. And then once it gets above the hood line, it curves back. And then connects with that. All right. And then, so that's the top edge of that door. There's kind of a, yeah, a bit of a line because the top of the windshield comes in a little forward from there. So it's like seam of the door, then a gap. Then the windshield comes down. Off the roof. That's where it's kind of curves across the hood. The hood still comes out. So chunky. That's the wrong angle. Above. I need to definitely hit up the wheel well. Front of the vehicle. And but like how far to go? Oh well. Let's call it there. Thing, top of the wheel, line, bulgy headlights, another line, hood bulge, and then back. That needs to be steeper. Yeah, it's almost flat. There we go. And then this line should match. Angle, and then come up and over, and then there's kind of a bulgy bubble roof, if that makes sense. Yes. Thing. Should be narrower. And then there's front lights. Side mirror. It's got a nice curve on it. Just like a whoop. Bit flatter at the bottom. Then there's the door handles. Ooch. Boom. And this curves out. It's beautiful. Depth on those wheels. Perfectly circular wheels. It's it's going very fast, and that's why it's stretched. It's going through a time tunnel. It's a stretch cube, like a celebrity would own or go to prom in. Okay. I think the eyes go here. Just gonna give them kind of an irisy thing. It's pretty uncertain looking. It's just like gonna try and add details and stuff to the wheel. But I might do that after the break, which means I should check on notifications right now, such as Unspoken Kibbles, who subbed for 78 months. What if the car is not shaped like a box, but a friend? Which is something I hadn't considered. I had not considered a friend-shaped car. And Eldrin13, 78 months as well. Congrats to you both on 78-month streak. Commercials. Commercials. Welcome back, everybody. Today on Can't Draw Horses Club, we're attempting to draw some four-wheeled friends. And it's going good. I'd like to thank Hugs Broson for 29 months of support. Can't stay, but renew sub. Good reason. And Mr. Lefisto for 36 months. Welcome, welcome. Happy third year. If like how much of this do I have to cover up for it to look remotely correct? Wow, that's really bad, this line. In my eye it curves, but It's not very good that way. Has a face like Turbo Teen. Yes. Yes, Turbo Teen makes this exact face. This is the agony of being turned into a car. Left the oven on and just remembered. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna work on cleaning this one up a bit. I'm not gonna fix the big problems, but I can at least clear up some confusion. I haven't even finished the undercarriage, the most important part of the car. All right. Yes. Bottom of the thing. Just looks like it comes out the side of this tire. Just goes. Goes until it can't anymore. Okay. This tire wheel well. It's a little too aggressive. All right. Just like the tire, but bigger. Opens up. There we go. Comes back down and meets the tire. Sweet. It's also like a pattern in the hub of the tire. Oh, yes. Perfect. Teeny tiny back end. We're gonna ignore that area. It ain't cool enough for our attention. I think I'm gonna do kind of the same thing I did on the van and shade in some bits. There we go. Essence of cube. Man, how do I make this look like it's actually going, actually being stretched? Whoosh. Speed lines. There we go. And I don't know, a compression wave. There. Now the back end makes sense. There. Sonic boom. You're right, Beowulf. Sonic boom. Maybe I should give it blue eyes. Nice. There we go. Oh yeah. Better than ever. Shall we say next car? I'm gonna say next car. Alright. What do I got? Oh, alright. Yeah. Yeah. This is the Land Rover Discovery. Behold. So... Okay. What if I just kind of rough in some things? Oh yeah, this is not working at all. Nope. It's like, save often, separate your layers. Like, oh no, I undid everything that I did. Such is life. Okay. So, just I'm not gonna say free ball. I did say free balling. Free-handing it doesn't. I get like that progressive proportion offness where it's like if you're drawing with your eyes closed or something, uh, the part you start with doesn't match up with the part you end with. So let's see. Get the back end. There's like a wheel. That kind of works. Thing. Door. Door. No, it's got that problem where the front is too. I put the wheels on the same plane. And by plane, I mean ground. Like, I've got like the side view. Uh, Psycho Boy, I do not have a car. I do not do the driving. But if I did, I'd probably have like a little cute like kit car for the go fast. Okay, I'm getting a little better at this. Kept trying to like scooch the. Or he would have a motorcycle and put Ian in the sidecar. Yeah, I've always wanted a sidecar. But that would be like for me or a pet or something. And I could wear silly goggles. much happier doing a silly thing in a vehicle. Oh, yeah. Sax Python. Yes. An aerial atom, red baron scarf, the goggles, the little head cap. Saying things like out on Z or whatever. Allez-vous, you know. Come on to Pell 2. Où est la bibliothèque? Wait a minute. How does this back end work? It should be over here. Boop. That's better. That's more in line with the size of the vehicle. Let's get that little brake light. Boop. Escargot. Yes. Like Batman eyes. Ah, good night, Taxi 2. Have a good one. Thank you for joining us today. Alright, side mirror. You know what you did. My Land Rover is short. Trying to draw the line for uh the door handles. And this should not, it should not intersect with the wheel. It's it's missing some space. Well, the cube was long, but not. I think it was tall enough. This Land Rover is not tall enough. Oh, I think this is the first one we can't see the windshield wipers on. From the angle it's sitting. Also not sure how to do the roof rack exactly. Just imagine that connects. It's also like a sunroof bubble. Wow. Did you know cars have a lot of lines? I feel like it needs ears. If a Land Rover had ears, would they be here or here? I think here. Hmm. There we go. So now it has like uh directional sound. It's clearly a predator of some kind, with eyes on the front. I mean, probably all cars are predators. They play for keeps. Yeah. It's like, grrr. Gotta do something special with the hubcaps. Um, Knives. Just it's very spiky. There we go. Yeah. That's something to be afraid of. Yeah, all of the windows are tinted because you really don't want to see inside. Alrighty. Oh! Maybe save that for last. Alright. There we go. Pontiac Sunfire. Classic. Let's get like a swoosh shape. Whoosh. Whoosh. Definitely only gotta do the hood, because that's all there is to a Sunfire. With this little hat. Yep, yep. Perfect. The eye shape on this one's kind of cool. Like, a bit more. But not. Yeah. And there's like the one next to it. A little distracted by the building in the background, sorry. Is it countered shading? car did Turbo Teen turn into? Was it a real type of car, or was he like a one-off? Like an exclusive Turbo Teen car? Third generation Chevy Camaro and Pontiac Trans Am. He does have a lot of like Trans Am energy, if that makes sense. Yeah, I agree, Tamily. This is like Sonic eyes. This is huge. I was thinking a lot about like snake heads, but this doesn't quite get there because they're all like sitting right next to each other. It's like Sonic eyes are kind of just like that. Hello, I'm Sonic the hedge car. Does Sonic have ears? Yeah, Sonic has ears. Sonic the Hedgeman. The only thing you gotta the only thing you gotta know is that Sonic doesn't have a neck. Just always gotta remember that Sonic doesn't have a neck. And he has potato hands. And then here's the tear for doing a murder. Yeah, that hedgehog killed someone. Oh, look at that. It might be time for a break. I'll see you all after some commercials. Welcome back to the club, everybody. Gave us a little extra time there to finish our sandwich that we were all eating. Um, Today we're drawing vehicles, and I came into this stream today really super confident because I was like, I know 2 point perspective. I'm basically the master of 2 point perspective. Turns out that's not everything you need. And there have been some accidents. We lost the Land Rover Discovery, Honda Odyssey, and Nissan Cube. They're all gone. As is Sonic the Hedgehog. But I'm ready now to move on to the Delica Star Wagon. Mitsubishi might have what it takes to get drawn. We will see if it holds up to the force and skill of the club. I learned yesterday that Delica is a conjunction of delivery car. The Mitsubishi delivery car. Apparently Japanese minivans are semi-easy to get into Canada. I think it's just the the time delay is less than the States for importing Japanese vehicles to Canada. Because I think, what is it, Ian, in the States you have to be 15 years old?
Yes.
The car has to be 15, and in Canada it's 10?
I think it's actually 15 in Canada, maybe 23 in America.
15 in
It's
Canada, 20 in America. Anyway, it's just easier. You're right. Okay. Basically a box with wheels. We can do it. We can get it done. What if I just didn't draw anything? Kind of like going away. Okay. Yes. Give it teeny tiny wheels. There we go. All right. That's better. Making the lines converge and not go away from each other. Big old doors. Beautiful. Just being a little less worried about this one. So between the windows, there's another window. Like that. And there's like roof racky things. Beautiful. Hmm, 3 rows of seats. Nice. Curtains. Don't know what's going on in front of the driver's seat. Or wait, is this the driver's side? No, I think the other side's the driver's side. I think the windscreen shield is hanging out on top of the wheel. Big, big wheel wells. Big, big. I mean, big, big. Oh, is that a step for the driver's side? That's cute. Or I mean, the front door has a little step up, little ups thing. I think it's short again. How do I keep making my vehicles too short? It's beautiful. So many incorrect things. It is closer though. Doesn't really have much of a face. Right, just gonna check on notifications. We're all good. How are things going with you, chat? Just gonna rest my hand a bit. Starting to get some fingy cramps. And by rest, I mean I'm gonna actually stretch a little. Oh, yeah. Always good. Oh. Oh, Friends of Mineral Town. There's a new release, right? I think at this point, I might just go back to practicing some perspective stuff because my wheels are not coming together in the right kind of way. So I'm just gonna make some marks for myself. So that I can draw an ellipse and then make it a cylinder. More or less. Just find on the center. And give myself some depth. But not too much. All right. Okay. Actually have to go from the top of the tire, which is not quite. All right, I need a longer one. Ian, do you have your longer ruler? Out. Ah! No limits. That's better. All right, so it's kind of like that. Oh, should go from the center point of the tire so that I know kind of where the curve has to join up, because it has to join up. wanted to draw another one further down, it would come out from the center. Then let's say here, just kind of arbitrarily. This is where the buck stops. Okay. Center to center, that'll help. Okay. Bottom to bottom. Then, how wide should I make it? This is the center line. So go further out. Right. And the leading edge would also line up. Right? Right. It's beautiful. Makes perfect sense. I totally understand what I'm looking at. Top, middle, front. Let's just try that. Perfect. I should make like a square. Totally perfectly square. Actually, not too far off. So if I did 1 point perspective on this, then I would be able to see the faces that are in line with the edge. Is that kind of how it works? Bingo bongo? Sorry, it was so off screen. Brownie points. 0 points for that cursed thought. I don't want to imagine that. But now I am. Hmm. I saw a drawing tutorial that was like, don't put your vanishing points too close to each other, because then the angle will be too steep. But I don't even know if I agree with that. Like, if it's accurate, it still works, right? Okay. Then if I put wheels on it, cube car. I have to just draw like what the side of the car would look like and then attach the points to the vanishing point? Is that kind of how this would do? Right? Beautiful. My little gross car. It's obviously too wide. Should not be a cube. Be like that wide. There we go. Half a cube. This is the true car. The other car is a figment of your imagination. Ta-da! Still looking at the picture of the Delica being like, since it's kind of rotated, or I'm in a world with two perspectives or two vanishing points, how do I keep a consistent scale? How do I tell how far apart something is? I've always had a problem with distance. Like, I can kind of guesstimate the length of a foot. Like, but anything else is a bit wonky. So I can't like look at this car, the Delica, and be like, yes, since the wheels are 28 inches, they're 48 inches apart or something like that. Like the foreshortening just like totally goozles me. It's probably going to have to be the subject of a future Can't Draw Horses Club. I'll have to think on it a bit, but I will shut down right now. A little early, but you know, Cars. Cars are exhausting. Cars produce exhaust. I've absorbed too much exhaust from the cars and potentially the road work that is happening outside. So, I would like to thank GG Odo Paste for that 2 years, aka a whole day, 24 months. And what else we got? Are the boys doing a book tonight? Is it story time? On Dice Friends, they're continuing Night of the Living Dead. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. 9 o'clock. Don't know how they keep coming up with more Minecraft, but there's still more Minecraft. Talking Simulator, we're going to be checking out Deathloop. Fingers crossed that all goes well with that. I'm excited. Wednesday, another Watch and Play, 2 p.m. And then there is a very fancy Crossing the Streams of Jackbox. We're going to have Graham, Ian, Sturge, Nelson, Beach, Wheeler, as well as Olivia and Michelle. So that'll be great. And Thursday, 2 p.m. Magic, 5 p.m. Destiny. Friday, 10 a.m. Magic, 3 p.m. more news. Checkpoint Plus. You get regular Checkpoint, and then this is like extra special Checkpoint just for you, because you're worth it. Then on Saturday, Wheeler's going to be continuing his Sekiro playthrough. I assume he didn't finish today. He was hanging out on a menu screen when I looked, so I can't tell how far he is into that. And Sunday, more Sekiro, then Rhythm Cafe, and then Is This Your Card with Pokemans. Gotta catch them all of the streams. Check out our schedule at loadingreadyrun.com/live for all the great shows. And also thank you to Gap Filler for that 23 months. You're very close to the 1 day. Next time, Gadget. What else? Welcome Raiders. Bad timing. I'm finishing the stream, but thank you for dropping by. There will be more streams in roughly an hour. An hour and 20. Loading Ready Live might be on Saturday, but the schedule that I was looking at didn't have it. There's a meeting listed on the schedule, but not the actual thing itself. Hashtag blame James, yes. Okay, it is on the schedule. Blame Corey. Hashtag blame Corey. Alright, I'm gonna go chill for a bit. Hang out. Put your feet up for about an hour. Then there will be story time. Enjoy.